Do you hear that, son? That's the sound of all the retarded troglodytes coming to defend Battlefield 6. Battlefield is the biggest gag running in gaming. I mean, there is no defending this piece of trash. And let me be clear, I do not one and done these games. I have played every Battlefield game to exist, and I can tell you, hands down, Call of Duty is better. Not only is Call of Duty better as a whole than Battlefield, it is better at everything Battlefield claims to do better than Call of Duty. Battlefield is unrecognizable anymore, and this beta just proves it. I mean, you talk about bugs and glitches galore, visual artifacting. The game can't hold stable 60 FPS to save its life. And what's Battlefield always been about? You know, these big maps and, you know, like you got 128 v 128. Why do you need that many people? Are you trying to compensate for something? Maybe like inferior gameplay, subpar graphics, a very disgusting monetization system. All things you do not have to deal with on the Call of Duty side. And I've played both. I've been playing both longer than most of y'all have been alive. Believe me, this has always been a one-sided affair. Battlefield never had a foothold against Call of Duty. Battlefield never stood a chance. I just do not understand these Battlefield nut huggers coming out here like, oh, this is Battlefield's time. Weren't y'all saying the same thing when Battlefield 3 dropped, when Battlefield 4 dropped, when Battlefield 1 dropped, when Battlefield 5 dropped, when Battlefield 2042 dropped? Weren't y'all saying the same thing? It's never been Battlefield's time, because all Battlefield is a poor wannabe. They say imitation's the sincerest form of flattery, but this is pure mutilation, plain and simple. Let me get one thing straight with all you Battlefield crybabies before I shut your ass down with some real facts. Your game that you stan, the thing that you herald as being the greatest multiplayer experience, couldn't lace Call of Duty's boots on its best day, okay? Let's, you know, it's time to stop playing pretend, okay? We know Santa's not real. We know that the Easter Bunny isn't real. We know the Tooth Fairy isn't real. And what's the one that your parents forgot to tell you? Battlefield sucks. I don't care how many buildings you can destroy if it's not enjoyable to destroy them. What's fun about running the equivalent of a marathon across a map only to get sniped by some dude using an aimbot hiding in the corner up on a hill where nobody can see him? Where's the fun in that? Are y'all masochists? Do you enjoy being punished? And don't even get me started on the disgusting unlock system in these games. It's horrible, it's deplorable, and Call of Duty does it better, because after every game of Call of Duty, you see the manifestation of what you've earned. You see what your kills and what your achievements and what your points got you. In Battlefield, you got to play the game for 30 years to unlock a new assault rifle. It is downright disgusting. But see, I'm actually not being totally honest. There was one good Battlefield video game, and it's a video game that I did enjoy playing, and it's quite frankly the best that Battlefield has ever and will ever put out. Battlefield 2042 was the only good Battlefield, predominantly because of the campaign, but the multiplayer was fun too. And now here we are, Battlefield 6, which is just a reskin of Battlefield 5, which was a World War II reskin of Battlefield 1, which was a World War I reskin of Battlefield 4, which was a Control-C, Control-V, very low-effort port job of Battlefield 3. I don't understand why this game took so long to come out. The developers had the easiest job in the world. Like, oh my God, I just can't. Oh, and what's the other thing? Vehicles, man, dead metal. It's war with the vehicles. Listen, you can sit there and try to convince yourself that you're having fun when you're running through tight alleys or out in the open and the shell, an artillery blast blows you to smithereens from a tank who's camping at least 18 kilometers away. That's not fun for anybody. That is not fun. And the dogfighting is not fun. Y'all talk about Battlefield taking it to land, air, and sea. I'd rather be taken to the electric chair because that would be more fun and that would be more enjoyable than subjecting myself to more piss poor Battlefield gameplay. That's all this game is. It's a piss poor imitation of a modern shooter. It strikes out where Call of Duty hits home runs. It is a catastrophic failure. It is the B plus player, and it wants to be the A player. It wants to be the headline so badly. It's the opening act at the concert. It is the little brother thinking that the big brother beating him up means that the brother is playing with him and not just getting a laugh at how wimpy and dorky he is. All you Battlefield fans are delusional, and I'm not going to stand for it any longer. This open beta is the last straw. I am officially creating the hashtag boycott Battlefield movement because EA certainly has not demonstrated they deserve anywhere close to the asking price for this product. And you, the Battlefield contingent, need to, instead of forking over your money for Battlefield 6, pre-order Black Ops 6 because it is superior in every way. You get more game modes, you get more enjoyable gameplay, the gunplay is more refined, you get a better campaign, the graphics are outstanding. Nobody has graphics as good as Call of Duty. Call of Duty is, was, and always will be the best video game ever. Period. Point blank. There is no ands, ifs, or buts after that statement. It's not like it's the best video game, but Battlefield's pretty good. No, it's not. No, it is not. You're talking about the pinnacle, the epitome of modern gaming. And then you have Battlefield. It's like going from a PS5 to an N64. It's like going from getting laid every day back to your hand with no lube. In a word, unenjoyable. And for me, it's intolerable. I will not allow. You think I would allow Battlefield in my home? You think I would allow my beautiful wife or my two beautiful children to be subjected to trash like Battlefield? I would sooner take that disc if EA decided to send me one as a complimentary review copy. I would sooner take that disc, douse it in gasoline, burn it in my backyard in a barrel, and piss on the ashes. Because again, that would be more enjoyable than inserting the disc into my system and playing what is essentially a torture simulator. Because that's all you're going to get out of it. Pain, suffering, and I'm sure the first thing to flash on the screen is a 16-digit card number prompt, because all EA cares about is money, whereas Call of Duty and Activision, they care about the player.